Okay, so we had a great time feet together in the first 9. We're gonna go one leg drill on this one. This should open up a little more distance off the tee, but man, I was really impressed with those wedges feet together going into the green. So maybe I'm gonna keep doing that. We'll see. So let's get this thing started. So we have a good crosswind right here, opening hole. I'm gonna go with a 3-wood. I got my intermediate point in front of the ball. I'm gonna take it down the left side. I'm gonna fade it back toward the center of the fairway. So I'm going left tree line. If it stays straight, I'm good. And if it fades back to the center of the fairway, I'm good. So you'll notice if I get set up with both feet and I go one leg, notice my center of gravity comes back. So now I gotta scooch this in. There we go. Now I'm gonna use momentum to deliver it through that divot into that direction. Here we go. Turn some more. So that's going to be left rough, but we're in pretty good shape. Let's have a go. All right, so I got 132 with a little crosswind. Kicked it a little bit too close to the trees for my liking, but I have a little opening here. So I'm going to aim just slightly left of that pin. Got my intermediate point. Oh, that's perfect. This has got to be really smooth. That's all over it. All right, sit. So that's at the back of the green, but it was a really good strike. So they did a treatment on this green. It's spiked, it's been top dressed, it's really hard. So that ball just didn't hold at all. So we're gonna have to chip that down. So I'm gonna land it about 1/3 onto the green, let it roll the other 2/3. We're gonna go feet together chip here. That looks good. That looks good. Get in, get in. Woohoo! Nice. Okay. Well, the bad news is it trickled down a little past the hole more than I wanted. The good news is that it's an uphill putt. The bad news is the green's full of holes, so we're just gonna go and see what happens. So I'm liking the line. Got to see that ball roll in just left of that hole there. And we start with a nice par. All right. Fun hole. This is my favorite tee shot on the golf course. Trees down the left-hand side, back to the center of the green. Just pure momentum. A lot of ease. That was absolutely smoked. A little more wind. That'll be left side of the fairway. Really solid. So we almost ran out of real estate over here too. I'm right at the end of the fairway, just a couple of yards off. So really hit that solid. We got 130 yards left, and this is like a 420 hole. So, and I got mud on the ball. Mud ball, here we go. So we're aiming for the center of the green, left of the pin. Nice, smooth little 9-iron. That was too easy. Got a nice little birdie try. Under the hole, about 20 feet. An okay birdie opportunity. That's going to break to the right. Up the ridge. Just a hair to the right at the end. Up the ridge. In at 7 o'clock. Go. Come on. Not a bad read. Gave it a little too much respect, but that's 2 pars. My second most favorite tee shot on the golf course. Left bunker, back to flag. Got my intermediate point. And we got to let momentum take it up there with a lot of ease. Ah, now we got it. That's center fairway, big time. Ooh, that's fun. There we go. So now we're position A in the fairway, so we'll have a little bit better stopping power on the greens. The greens did firm up quite a bit, and it is the end of the day, so Poana tends to be a little more erratic at the end of the day. But hey, you put a good stroke on it and good things happen. So we're on the Royal Golf Club, front 9 this time, because we're trying at the end of the day. That way we don't have to rush and get out of the way of the staff. There's nobody on the golf course. So let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. So this hole is 360, and we've got about 60 yards left to the flag, so 300 uphill on one leg. We'll take it. All right, so that's a nice uphill drive right there. We got 65 yards left to the pin. I want to be a little short because it slopes from back to front, one of the only greens that does that. And I really enjoyed that feet together pitch shot, so that's what I'm doing right now. Feet together, little fade, so club in the center, ball forward. Nice little fade flavor, feet together. Now, I don't see any intermediate point right here, so let me give you a trick on how to find a good intermediate point. So notice I got my blur here. I'm going to step back, and I'm going to look at the blur, and I'm going, ooh, that's perfect. So if I follow the same blur, that'll be just about 3-4 feet left of the flag. There's my blur. Ball forward to center. That fits. Down. All right, good spin. We'll have an uphill putt. I moved it a little bit more to the right than what I wanted, but that's about a 10-footer for birdie. Let's go. So this is probably the best putt because this is straight uphill. Here's my spot where I landed, and because I was in the fairway, I was able to nip it beautifully. That new PXG ball really bites nicely. So it looks like it wants to go a little bit to the left. That's straight uphill. So uphill it's going to break less. So we got to take it straight up. How do I know? So I'm going to go way too far left. If I let momentum go that way, there's no way that's going in. So a little less left. Still not in, but closer. A little less left. That's in. That wants to go that way. Fantastic. So see the ball roll up and over the front of the hole and into the back of the hole. What the? I've been bamboozled. What do you say to that, Sav? I got what? I got. That's what you call a ho-hum par. We rarely see the pin back left like that. That's the first time since 2018 that I've been here that pin's been there for me. So we do have a little crosswind, just a hair downwind too, right, Sav? Would you say we're
the wind's been
left to right, but a little down? Need a nice divot right there to line up behind. So always look at all these divots that we have to use as intermediate points. So I'm going to take dead aim at the flag. If it stays on the flag, great. If it fades a little to the right, that's fine. So got my 9-iron, it's 160. Just nice momentum like that. That's all over it. Be nice. Oh, baby! I like that pin. Did you get it? Yeah. All right. Let's go get the birdie. This is juicy. But again, the green was treated. I'm looking forward to when our greens are going to be midsummer condition where we could just let it roll. So it's going to be another one of these. Just outside left.
Yeah, like left edge.
Left edge. All right. So we got to see that ball roll in just left of center. Let momentum go. Did you see that snap? That hurts the soul. That's like 3 birdies in a row that we were going for and not one made yet. We're going to keep rocking it though. I'm feeling pretty good about the swing. This time's going to be a par 5. And we can usually get there in 2 with a good drive. Nice fade around the corner. If I hit the same drive I did last time, we're in really good shape. Ah, stayed straight on me, right in the bunker. That's gonna be a layup. You know the saying, trees are 90% air? That's what we're gonna go for. we ran through the bunker and this is not a good view. We're a little uphill, but we're gonna go through the sparse leaves there. I'm only 235 left to the pin. We're gonna hit that nice draw with the hybrid. If it stays straight, we're going to be okay. Oh yeah, come on. So the old adage is correct. Trees are 90% air. But I wasn't going for the fat part of that tree, that's for sure. It was well worth the risk. The lie was okay. It was a little down, but nothing a hybrid can't take care of. And that new hybrid I got from COBRA is just phenomenal. So let's go see what we got up there. I think we may be seeing a little bit of a white dot. I think we got green side bunker. Oh no, look at this. It drew a little bit more. No, it's in the bunker. Okay, let's go get a bunker shot. Okay, so let's see what we got. We almost drew it all the way back. Ah, yeah, there it goes. Front bunker. Got lots of green to work with. Landed at the front, a little bit to the right of that pin. We're going to use the brake, see if we can't bring it into the hole from the right-hand side. I got, man, it just went around the bunker. There's the, it had to come all the way back here. So I actually have a pretty good intermediate point with that little tracer. So we're looking for there's where I want to land it. One hop, trickle in the right edge. Oh, get in. Oh man, just a little bit, need some sand in here. Well, we're putting for another birdie. Now, for those of you who have very little sand in the bunkers at your place, look at this. This is a Phil Rogers wedge designed for COBRA. See how the back has been milled out and the heel and the toe has been milled out, so you got a very small surface. That with a high bounce wedge was over the green into the water. Whereas for this wedge, I was able to land it at the hole, but because it was all clay at the bottom, I didn't get much grab. So we're gonna try and make this birdie. Ball's gonna snap to the left. I've got a nice line to put it in. This green's a lot more normal looking. Yes, it's going that way. See the ball roll in at 5. Ding dong. Come on! Ah! That's heartbreaking. That was a beautiful read. Very happy with that. The next hole is my Nemesis hole. I hate it. I put a stick of dynamite in there. So it's very narrow, everything slopes to the left, and left is no good, no bueno. You have to lay it up, and you know, it's just a nice little par 4. When Cam Young came to play last year, he bombed that drive way past the corner, had a 60-yard wedge into the hole. I'm thinking about doing the same. So up the left rough line into that big round pine tree right there. That's the line, and we got to go for it. Full authority, however, it has to be momentum. It cannot be forced. So big amount of momentum right up that rough line, right over that intermediate point. Here we go. Oh, come on. Just get past the corner. That's playing with the fire, but I hit it good. So I'm very hopeful. That was a straight fade up the left rough line, and that should go straight through into the fairway. So that's a 380 hole, and I got 60 yards left. My name is Cam Young. That was inspiring. I'm gonna take Cam Young's line, man. Let's go. Oh yeah, right there. Spin left. Man, another 10-footer just right of the pin. Beautifully nipped. I love this feet together wedge deal, man. It's working. Don't you hate it when you're looking down the fairway and it looks pretty good, but then you walk up to the green and it's, what happened? I hit it too pure. Got some good spin on it. We have another firm green. Savvy says it's a spicy little putt. So this is going this way, right? Yeah, because of there's a ridge coming down. It looks like a little bit of an S. Yeah, right here it looks like it's going to break back that way. Break back that way. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to hit the straight. Do a little Goldilocks. Not enough. Too much. Love it. See that ball roll in smoothly. Ding dong. That was right in the throat, Sav. Another good read. Man, it's like, keep knocking on the door. At one point, somebody's going to let us in. Let's keep going. All right, moving along. Number 7, got to get there before dark. 2 pine trees. Left pine tree to right pine tree. Got my intermediate point. It's 420 hole. Same drive as on the last one. Oh, dude. That was killed. Just get past that corner. That should be pretty good. That was killed. Definitely a jump in distance, about another 20 yards extra, maybe 30. And man, it's so much fun with that extra range of motion, plus that up and down, you know, piston action. It's a lot of fun to play with. But that feet together wedge, that's staying. Like I'm gonna do that from now on. So let's see how we snuck past the corner here. Oh, just trickled into the rough slightly. Right over here. And it was smashed, wasn't it? That, like, I'm rarely past that tree right there. That's pretty good, eh? What's really cool, I can now use my gap wedge, which is my 120 to 125 club. Because I'm going one leg, I'm about 100 to 101% of my distance. If I was feet together, I would have to go with my 9-iron. But this 52-degree wedge on one leg will make it there no problem. Got an intermediate point. Gonna go right edge of that. Center of the green, well struck. Oh my gosh, that's at the back of the green. Man, that exploded off the face. And it's gonna take everything we got to make par here now. So 140 yards carry with a 52-degree wedge. Go figure. That's a head scratcher. So I got a real putt right here. I got to go up that ridge, then back down the ridge. Down, up. That's not bad. Sit, settle. Okay. Whew. That's a tough one. Still got some cleaning up to do, but we're below the hole. Man, this is a hard working par. We're gonna have to make a birdie before we get in there. One over. Shawn, he's not happy. The greens are really giving us a ride for our money today. I just noticed driving up to number 8 here, that one's been treated and it's really off color. So that's going to be a challenge. So I may just have to put it in the hole from here, Sav. Good pin here. We have 180 into the green or into the pin. I'm going to go tall pine, little draw, take the slope, nudge it over there. Just a smooth 7-iron. Right through that divot. That's a good miss. Oh yeah. Woo, we like misses like that. All right. Grain's going that way, brakes going that way. Straight, Sav? Maybe inside right edge? Yeah. Inside right edge is my gut feeling too. Okay. Okay. See that ball roll in. The Lord is not in the mood today to giveth. I'll make a deal with you. If we don't birdie 9 and finish even par, we're going to have to go play the back 9. Isn't that light pretty, you guys? Look at this. Little pink wispy clouds, clubhouse in the background. So this is not a draw. If I go draw and it stays straight, I'm going to be in the rough. So I got to go over that left bunker with a straight fade. So I'm taking it over the bunker, a little fade toward the corner of the clubhouse. The corner of the clubhouse. Good. Well adjusted. Eyes are on the tee. Flicking the tee into a nice somersault that way. That was hammered, but just a little more to the right than what I wanted. That was hammered. Let's go. We're right at the 100-yard marker, and here's my pitch mark. That was 310 carry right here. Look at this. This is where my ball landed right here. Nice little mud. Negative distance on that one. So I really hammered that. It was good. So 310 carry will take. Yep, got 102. So 102 is going to be the 52-degree feet together. Because, man, we need some accuracy here. We need that birdie. Be nice. Right there. Oh, man. What's going on, Sav? I just trickled off the back of the green. We're gonna have to seriously re-watch this thing. I swung at that so smooth, and I hit that my normal distance. That was at least 125 in the air. I'm gonna try my 56 just for the heck of it. Must be those new supplements Moo gave me. All right, 56-degree feet together. Oh my, that looks good. Split the flagstick over the pin. That was 110. Feet together, 56-degree. I don't get it. I just hit the 56 longer than that, 110. There's my 52 over here, just over the back. So there's that pitch mark. That was about 130, 52-degree feet together. So need some nice momentum cutting through that stem that way. Let it trickle all the way down to the hole. Come on down. Break. Speed was good, but just didn't break. All right. Out of my control. See it go in. Good golly, that was too much work. So we're 1 over. So far, feet together wins big time. We're 3 strokes ahead with feet together. We're gonna have to go on the back 9. The back 9's got more birdie opportunities, so I'm gonna see if I can sneak this under par for another 9 holes. Let's see what we can do. We're now going into paradise at the Royal Quebec. The weather is turned for the best, and we've got, look at that clubhouse. So we're waiting for you. You want to come and visit. From that clubhouse, there's a gorgeous view of Quebec City and the Chateau Frontenac. Got a bunch of members enjoying dinner right now. So we're gonna head home, grab a little bit of food, and get ready for another big day tomorrow right here at the Royal Quebec. Thanks for being with us, really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, let us know how you like this, and we'll see you soon.